first show in Pittsburgh, a little bit nerve-wracking. That's, the first time that anybody's seen us publicly perform in almost 7 years, 6.5 years.
They were gone 7 years, and they chose Pittsburgh to reunite.
First showing, he's gonna come out, balls to the wall and give it all.
Awesome, I get to see them first time ever they're back together and they're gonna be here and I get to see them.
We're ready for it, man. Hey, this is gonna be great. It's live, it's at home, we're right here. We're gonna enjoy the whole hell out of this deal.
Man, the first night in Pittsburgh was, it was so surreal to me and so new in a sense that, the last time I was out jamming with a band in 2002, I don't really remember the last 4 or 5 months of that tour.
A lot that went in, to getting that show just right, and a lot of pieces of the puzzle that didn't come together until the last minute, the day before, the rehearsal before, the sound check that afternoon.
The adrenaline rush of wanting to be in those situations where you just, you kind of step out of fear and worry and do what you got to do.
It was, I think the days before the first show in Pittsburgh was when I had, the nerves going, thinking about, all the worst case scenarios, and instead of doing that, the day of show, I practiced my guitar, and that was the first time I got to warm up since we had been in Pittsburgh.
Did you ever get nervous now before shows ever?
Nervous right now.
Are you? Then you do the first song and you're fine?
Just try to keep busy.
Yeah?
I was warming up in the other room, keeping my hands nice and,
Big buddy.
It was pretty amazing. We had a lot of fans. A lot of fans from all over the country showed up for that show. And, a lot of family.
But I definitely had, a little bit of jitters, butterflies, in terms of just the rush. There was a little anxiety rush and adrenaline at the same time.
Right before we go on, I'll just think through the set, which parts I just want to play real quick before I go on, because it always makes you feel better to know that the most difficult parts of the set, like a solo here and there, or a finger-picked pattern here or there, is solid before you walk up there, so you're confident.
I've come too far now to let fear or any worry or stress get in the way of you being able to give everything that you have and do it at the level that you want.
Walk out, house lights go down, and there's 14 or 15,000 people out in front of us. We weren't expecting anything near that, and it was very amazing.
When we first walked out, seeing 15,000 people there, and just kind of closing my eyes and going, gosh, man, I appreciate these people so much. I feel so blessed, man. I was just thinking about some times in my past, and I was like, man, to be here right now, no one would have ever believed it. We were a band, and we were all feeling good together, and it was a positive thing. And once I connected with all the guys on stage, it was lights out after that.
Been phenomenal just to watch the response.
you know, one thing I had forgotten over the period of time was that energy transfer, that vibe that is shared between the fans and the band, and
to watch their reaction to what we're doing, people crying, people cheering, screaming, crowd surfing, whatever it was, made it more special for us and validated it more for us.
That first look over at Mark and to see that smile and him, you know, rock on, baby. That was like, it's almost like the approval or the validation or the stamp that, okay, now you can do what you want to do. Almost felt like we never stopped. It's like a 2-hour adrenaline rush. And then at times it's very, very emotional because we play and perform these songs, and I sing these songs from whatever reality in my life that is going on at the time.
Yeah, chill it, Eric. Sleeping easy tonight. Sleeping easy.
Yes, sir.
It was so much fun, dude. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
I thought Faceless Man was awesome.
Did you order up?
Yeah.
I didn't reorder.
The vibe from the crowd when we play Faceless
I'm
Man,
sure if
there's something special going on.
It was very humbling. I felt a great sense of appreciation on many different levels. To the fans, I mean, you know, to the guys on that stage, to my family, to everyone that is a part, you know, of making it happen and putting all of us guys in the right place, mentally, physically, emotionally, to be able to go out there and do what we do. I think what sets Creed apart, and the four of us in Creed, from other bands is our commitment to becoming better songwriters, our commitment to honesty within our music and within ourselves, our commitment to always want to continue to improve.
I'd like people to remember the Creed that consistently grew. People to see that each of the individual members of the band progressed through their careers and never just sat around and just let the, you know, put out the same records.